All right, so this year, Bernie Mac is going to be backed up by Subban, and I've made the decision. Bernie Mac is not going to start 82 games this year. He's going to start somewhere between 65 to 75 games. We're going to give Malcolm Subban some time, and at the end of the season, we're going to see how his stats looked. The real reason I want to give Malcolm Subban some backup time now is because I want to give Daig the #1 job in the minors. I want this guy to progress because this guy looks like the guy who will take over for Bernie Mac. Malcolm Subban is only like, what, 5 years younger or 3 years younger? I forget. He's something along those lines. Daig is 20 years old with 6'5" at BBA, all right? So he's the goalie of the future. He's the real goalie of the future. So I want to get this guy starting to be really good. But we'll see how Malcolm Subban does. If he starts to win games, like, I won't take him out. I'll only take him out after a loss. So he's going to get the chance to win the #1 job, all right, this year. But Bernie Mac is still our #1, and unless Subban has an amazing season, Bernie Mac is our starter in the playoffs, all right? No doubt. No doubt. We have them both signed for another 4 or 5 years at least. Yeah, all right, perfect. All right, so there's our goaltenders. Defensemen, let's get our defensemen set up. Hedman, Ekman, Larson, Shattenkirk, Beaulieu, Fensky, Bisson. Yep, that's everyone. All right. Right wingers, Brown, Lemieux. Yep. Little Richie. Harper, Piero Zobatel. No, we don't need him. Golden, yep. Ullman. No, we don't need him. All right, very nice. Stamkos, Sagan, Lofthouse, Nuge, Granlund, Shen. Yep, that's everyone. All right, so we got everyone. And we have $2 million to work with our salary cap, all right? So let me just do edit lines quickly, make sure no one else is on our team. I'm just going to do best lines, make sure no one's down here. Yeah, no one's in here. All right, so let me back out now. And let me try to sign either Rahak or Subban so that they can play in the minors. They're not going to be able to play on the NHL team unless Rahak wants, like, around $2 million now. I still say he wants at least 2.7. So I won't be able to sign him, but I probably will be able to sign Jordan Subban just to get him some time in the minors now. So let's see what Rahak wants. Rahak still wants 2.4. Yeah, I won't be able to sign him. I'm not even going to try. But Subban, I think I'll be able to sign him. He wants 2.2. I might be able to give you 2.2, Subban, so I'll give you $2 million for 1 year. All right, there you go. So let's simulate a few days here. Let's see if Jordan Subban comes back, and we can put him in the minors just to give him some ice time. All right, Jordan Subban. No, see, yeah. When they've gone this far, you really can't negotiate with them because they've already dropped their price so much that they are not willing to go down any farther. So if Subban didn't want that at 2.2, there's no way I'll get Rahak at 2.4, all right? So Subban and Rahak, you guys are just going to sit out all year, and we'll move you guys next year because they're still restricted free agents next year, all right? So we've gone this far. Let's set up our team for year 8 in this video so that in the next video we can start the simulation, all right? We've done best lines. Now, we had the President's Trophy last year, so I'm thinking we keep the lines the same thing as we did last year, all right? But not how we started them. Remember, we switched the lines up in mid-year. So let's work from the bottom up here because I remember the bottom. It was a Golden, Richie, and Lemieux down there on the fourth line. What a great fourth line. 2 83s and an 84, all right? The third line was Lofthouse, Shen, and Harper. Well, it was Granlund now, or it was Connolly, or it was Connolly and Granlund. Shen moved up to the second line. That's what it was. All right. So Sagan was with Dustin Brown. All right. Len Little was with Stamkos up here. Who was the center up here? It was the Nuge, wasn't it? Yeah, the Nuge got first line duties with Stamkos, and towards the end of the year, they really started to step it up. So I'm going to give the Nuge and Stamkos and Len Little first line. You guys can help me edit the lines, all right? When this video ends, I may come back in. This is just what I'm thinking of right now. Granny Smith, Sagan, and Dustin Brown. Yep, I'm going to leave that. Actually, should we give Harper the second line because he's got a good offensive category. Let me compare him to Granlund. All right, hang on. Granlund's got the better offensive category, and he's got a pretty similar shot. We'll give Granny Smith the chance with Sagan and Brown, all right? And then the third line, well, I got to play Lofthouse, though. I've got to play Lofthouse. You know what? We're going to put Dustin Brown on the third line with Braden Shen and Dustin Brown. Who's got the better face-offs and defensive category? Face-offs is 92 for Lofthouse. Good God, this guy's a beast. 92 for Lofthouse. Sagan has 87. All right, so Lofthouse is better. And the Nuge has 87 as well. You know what? I'm going to put Lofthouse up here just to start the season. We'll figure out how it looks, but we'll just start the season off here, okay? 2 first-round picks for us and another first-round pick. It's a line of first-round picks for us, or first overall picks. All right, then the second line can be Sagan, the Nuge, and Granlund. All right, and then the third line can be Braden Shen, Dustin Brown, and Harper. All right, and then Golden, Ritchie, and Lemieux. Yeah, I like that. We can even switch around Granlund and Brown, but I want to give Granny Smith the chance to play alongside of Sagan and Hopkins. Because now that we don't have, what's his name, Connolly, Sagan fits into that top six, and we're going to give him power play time this year, right? We're going to see what this guy can do. This is going to be his year to prove himself, right? Because we have a big salary cap year coming up this year. If he doesn't have a good year this year, I don't want to get rid of him because the salary is great, but we may just have to free up space. All right, so we're going to give Granny Smith the chance this year. So Granny Smith, Sagan, and the Nuge. All right, Harper, Shen, and Dustin Brown, and a Golden, Ritchie, and Lemieux. Defensively, we're going to keep the defensive lines exact same. Ekman, Larson, Hedman, Beaulieu, Shattenkirk, Bisson, Fensky. Yep. Power play. All right, so the power play. What do I want to do with the power play? I want to keep Ekman, Larson, and Hedman. Actually, no, wait. No. We'll put Ekman, Larson, and Beaulieu. Beaulieu's got the good defensive category. Hey, oh, wow, he lost his A. It's about time. He's got a B-. But his offensive category are all in the 90s now, except for his wrist shot accuracy. All right, so we'll leave Beaulieu and Ekman Larson up there. I'm fine with that. Lofthouse, you got to be taking the face-offs. Stamkos, you're going to be up there, and so is Len Little. All right, let's check out Len Little's stats. I've been showing you guys this in a while. Yeah, he's getting up there, and he still has his A for the offensive category. Dear God. All right, so Len Little, Lofthouse, and Stamkos. And then the second line is going to be the Nuge, Sagan, and Granny Smith. All right, there you go. There's our power play, four-man power play. Lofthouse and Stamkos, Sagan, and the Nuge. Len Little will sit out there, okay? Len Little already has great ice time. I want to get Sagan and the Nuge some ice time as well. Beaulieu, Ekman Larson, Hedman, and Shattenkirk. Yep, that's good. Penalty kill now. All right, so we got to get our penalty kill. Nick Ritchie, first line penalty kill, all right? Braden Shen we need in there. Hang on. Braden Shen, Dustin Brown we need in there. Dustin Brown. Braden Shen's going to be the second line face-off taker with Dustin Brown. And then, not the Nuge, we're going to put, who's better, Lemieux or Golden? Hang on. Lemieux has pretty good defensive category. All right, so let me check out a Golden. A Golden's defensive category. Ooh, I think a Golden is just a tad better. Yeah, we'll start Donald to Golden. There you go. All right, so Ritchie and Donald. Oh, you know what? I'll switch these around. Braden Shen, Dustin Brown, first line penalty kill, and then Nick Ritchie and a Golden second line penalty kill. Victor Hedman and Bisson, Fensky and Ekman Larson. Yep, I'm fine with that. Even though offensive defenseman for Ekman Larson, you know his defensive category is still beastly. I think he had a defensive awareness of like 90, 91, 92. All right, and we'll give Fensky and Bisson some penalty kill time because they're the third liners. All right, three-man penalty kill. Same thing. It's going to be Ritchie and Shen. You go down here, Braden Shen and Nick Ritchie. Let's check out Ritchie's stats. What's his offensive category looking like? Yeah, his offensive category, I mean, slowly but surely, by the end of his career, I mean, he's only, 22? By the time he's 28, we won't get that far. By the time he's 28, he'll have, 82s, 83s, all in the offensive category. So, he's going to be a solid player for us, absolutely. And look at that defensive category, dear God. And he still has the A-. This guy's great for us. All right, so perfect. And then the shootout: Stamkos, Lofthouse, Granlund, Sagan, Brown. Oh, no. We need Sagan in there. Hang on. Instead of Brown, we need Len Little, and instead of Granlund, we need the Nuge. All right, and we're gonna put Len Little as the third shooter, Sagan as the fourth shooter, and then the Nuge as the fifth shooter. All right, there you go. Extra attackers should definitely be Stamkos and Sagan. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then the goaltender situation, Bernie Mac and Subban. And we're going to give Subban some starts this year. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure that happens. Norfolk, best lines. Daig is starting all 82 games. We're going to start to progress Daig. We're going to start to get that guy better. Now, the offensive category, I mean, not the offense. I don't really mind who starts here, because we have so many young guys that we're not really starting anyone who doesn't belong. Craig doesn't belong. That's one guy who doesn't belong. We'll start, where's another forward? Oh, actually, we don't. No, we have all defensemen. Okay, we got to start Craig. But we're going to give Germain the first line. Ullman, we're going to move up here as well. Yeah, we have. No, Panic can go down. Yep. Zobatel will leave up here just because I want them to get to the finals. Look at all these guys, all these young guys we have, man. I'm just going to put all the young guys up. I mean, Hendry, Nielsen, Iliuk, Alfredson, Eriksson, Germain, Ullman, all these young prospects. So we're rebuilt for the forwards, definitely. Defensemen, wow, these guys, Method and Schultz. We don't need to start these guys. We can start Bartek and Abstrider. Yeah, Method and Schultz. Where is he, Schultz? There you go. We got to start. Well, Kalous was one good guy. I want to start Kalous. I don't want to start Bartek. Yeah. Bowen, Hacken, Pody, Farfard. Yeah, those are the guys. Let me just fill this up. Bartek and Bowen, I'll just put in there. Bartek and Bowen. Yeah, because Bowen was actually a really good prospect, and he's already 82 overall. We'll put Bowen on the defense. Bowen. Oh, he's already. No. Yeah, he was already there. Hang on. Bartek again. There you go. Shootout looks fine. Extra attacker, that's fine. So we and Daig right there. All right, so we got Daig as our goalie. All right. So there you go. There's our lines, boys. You guys can comment away on maybe how I should change it up, but I think I want to leave it again for 1 month. We've got to see how it works out. All right. We don't know how the team's gonna act. Everyone got a little bit better, so we have to test it out. All right. But let's just finish everything up here. We'll check out our GM tracker. We got nothing we can spend. All right, yep, we're good there. Let's check out our scouting. We'll send our scout out right now. I want to be able to get the season simulation started right away in the next video. So scouting reports. A couple top 5 guys right here. This Howard Heatley guy, he looks like he has maybe some potential top 8s there. All right, so we'll scout that guy for sure. So hang on. Scouting assignment. Let's scout that Howard Heatley guy. Where was he? Heatley. There he is. QMJHL for 6 weeks. There you go. All right. And, yep, we're pretty much good. All right, boys, so let me know how our team looks. And let me know maybe a few changes. I'm not going to change them before the season starts, but if we're not doing that good by the end of the first month, then I'll make the changes that you guys suggest, all right? So team reports, this is how our team is looking now. Officially 100 overall, all right? Because Malcolm Subban is our backup now, we have a great first-line starter. Not a first-line starter. Our starter and our backup are just great. We have an above-average starter and above-average backup. Our defense couldn't be better, and our offense is just stacked as well. So this is the best team we've ever put out there, so I'm expecting more of the same. Another Presidents and another Stanley Cup, right? Anything less would be a disappointment. So boys, get it into gear, all right? It's time for another back-to-back. All right, boys? So I'll see you in year 8.